All right, we are back. We are back. We are back. Got this going. Banjo Kazooie, 100% run. We're going to step into the vault. But before we do, just want to give a shout out to everyone who's following on Instagram and YouTube. Even if you're not following and watching, appreciate all the support. It's been incredible. It's been absolutely incredible to see. Without further ado, let's step into the vault. Today, we are continuing our run on Banjo Kazooie. We're doing the 100% run. That's 100 jiggies, all honeycombs, all musical notes. Ending it with destroying Grunty in the very end. Maylee's lover, hi, how are you? Good to see you here again. Showing off my sealed copy. We're going to be playing this today. And we're going to get it going. Going to get it going. All right, let's get it going. Firing up the game now. Ripping it up. Let's go ahead. All right, here we go. Banjo Kazooie 100% run, 100 jiggies, all musical notes, all honeycombs. Letting this one rip today. Gonna vibe to the song real quick. I don't even think we listened to it last time. Absolute banger. Mumbo on the xylophone. Now he's on the violin. What can't the shaman do? Banjo obviously on the banjo, Kazooie on the kazoo. Absolute banger. Would play this song in college. Awesome stuff. Love Banjo Kazooie. Annie, thank you so much. Banjo Kazooie, top 3 game for me. We're just vibing to the song. All right, let's get it going. Firing it up. Last time we played, we beat 100% in Mumbo's Mountain and Treasure Trove Cove. Next should be Clanker's Cavern. We're doing it on the first save file. We have 23 jiggies, 200 notes, 45 minutes in. We're crushing it right now. Let's dive back in. Going straight for it. The problem when you restart the game, too, is you start all the way at the bottom of the hub world, which is Grunty's lair. Rare tried to assist players with that. Hot Dad, thank you for the follow. Shouts out to you. My animations aren't working at all for some reason, so it pops up in chat. Nonetheless, same love from me. Last time we played, we beat Treasure Trove Cove, and we did Mumbo's Mountain. Now we go to Clanker's Cavern. Clanker's Cavern's the one that gave, if you know, you know, a lot of players nightmares as soon as you open up the goddamn level. And I'll show you what I'm talking about here. Hit the switch. Gotta remember where the pad is. I think if I was guessing correctly, it's down here. You go down into the sewer right here. Sewer pipe. And it should be back here. I could be totally wrong, though. It's a pot. God damn it. It's a pot. But this is what I was talking about. Rare developed the game such that because Grunty's lair is vertical and it would take a while to go all the way up, you activate those pots. So once you jump in and if you activate the connecting one on the level you're on, it'll teleport you up there. It's pretty fucking awesome. Also, all these bangers. Music developed by, or composed by Grant Kirkhope. That name definitely pops up for a lot of people. This is Click Clock Woods' Jiggy Stage pad, but you can't get it yet. So we're gonna skip that for now. But Grant Kirkhope composed a lot of the music for Rareware games, including Banjo Kazooie, Banjo Tooie. He did the chill-ass GoldenEye pause music, if you know, you know. Donkey Kong 64, and plenty of others. Okay, let's just, well, let me think here, Think, Joe, think. Let's go in here. I gotta find this pad. It's going across here, and then I'm gonna activate this one. Activating that pad, going up here on the pipe. But yeah, so the beginning of this next level we're about to do, I'll show you the horrors that it gave us as kids. That's Grunty's sister. She gives you hints throughout the game, because in the very end of the game, think of it as two phases, kind of like the Souls games. The first phase for Grunty is a quiz game. You're not really like hurting or anything, but it's just like the quiz she puts you through. And then the second half is the Grunty battle. But I think this is it. If it's not, I am screwed. And it sounds like it's not. I think it's Bubble Gloop Swamp. God, son of a... It is. Whatever. We'll unlock it. We'll unlock it. Oh, come on. If you want to play Salt Pieces, just press Z. Thanks. Just press Z. We unlocked that level. That's fine. I think we missed the pad. Let me go. Oh, God, this is embarrassing. I think it's on the second room that we enter, but we'll go from here. Second room we enter. We're going back. Joe, just start the level already. I can't. Okay, let's go this way. %, run. Annie J3P1D. You don't happen to know a dog named Reba or Roy, do you? This is the one we were looking for. We're gonna fill that all up. Gates open. It's gonna say Clanker's Cavern. All right, so we unlocked that. Now we can go through to the level. This is the 3rd level in the game. And I'll show you exactly what I was talking about earlier. Here we go. Do you maybe play any instruments? Obviously not in the game, but if you're talking about in real life, not really anymore, but I did play piano and drums, like the drum set growing up. But I can't bang it out like Mumbo does with the xylophone and the violin. That shaman knows what he's doing. Just one new move to find in this level. I'm a crab. So no, I don't, but let me know if you do. Okay, this is the first time it introduces those wall things. Picked up our first golden feather. These things basically grant you invincibility. Moving along. You. Okay, I gotta chill. I gotta chill. We're good. Little slip up there. Little slip. It's all good. Let me get that one too. Let me get that one. One sec. Pretty sure there's a Jinjo up here. Yep. First Jinjo, gold Jinjo. I said, I thought very cool. Yeah, I play electric guitar for 15 years. Also want to play the drums, but just needs the space. Yeah, the drum set, especially if you want like a very expansive set with different toms, cymbals, hi-hats, you need like it's like 200 square feet. It's insane. Electric guitar for 15 years is pretty sweet though. All right, this is the part I was talking about that gave children nightmares as kids. You'd go up through this pipe, and then all of a sudden, you can't really see it from here, but you just see big jaws, literally. You play this as a kid, and you see that. That is fucking horrifying. That's Clanker. Clanker is a garbage disposal shark. So we gotta help him out. Bro's not looking so hot, so we gotta help him out a little bit. First thing we gotta do is go down to this well. Big Meg C, sup fam, round 2, let go. Let's get it. 100% run. Sorry, my mic's going off the charts right now. Screaming. Okay, so you have to go down this well. I'm going to collect the notes because that's the most annoying thing to first do down here. And there's basically that chain, and there's a big key. We got to swim through that right there, the key handle, 3 times, I think. Oh, you son of a... Oh, you son of a bitch. All right, we're going to get an air bubble here. You swim through that keyhole. We'll get that Jinjo in a sec. You swim through the keyhole, and it lifts Clanker up so you can enter him and get more stuff, basically. Let me get this. Let me get that. And then I'm going to go here. And then you got to swim through this. One more time. Just for good measure. Oh, can we get that bubble? Oh, it's going to do the fucking cutscene. It's fine. Now he'll lift up to the water edge so we can go inside. He's got 2 gold teeth. There's our first Jiggy of the level. I need water desperately. Or air bubble. Need it desperately. Where's that fish? Where's the fish? Freaking out. Where's the fish? There it is. I'll get one more from him, grab the Jinjo, and get the fuck out of here. All right, here we go. How's everyone's Sunday? Big Meg C, you seem like a grilling girl. Miss Anthropic, sounds like you got a lot of time off. Annie, I see you up there. Do you know any dogs named Roy and Reba by chance? Going up to get some air before I die here. First Jiggy on top of him. Let's just go over to his fin and then we'll hop up. Got this, got this. Miss Anthropic, very good. Got some good food, cleaned my kitchen, and played some games. It sounds like a fantastic Sunday. Big Meg, perfect Sunday. Grilled, chilled, and I'm watching some Banjo. Nothing better, you feel? Ja feel? That's what I ja feel. Get the Jiggy! That's the first Jiggy of the level. It should be 24. It says 1 because it's per level. Clanker's teeth. Oh my gosh, you gotta fix his teeth. That's just a hint. Get this Jiggy up here. Shoot 3 eggs. Opens it up. You grab the second one. That's Jiggy number 2. We're breezing. Breezing. It's great to hear everyone's having a great Sunday. Hopefully, I'm trying to make it better for you guys. What better way to make your Sunday better than Banjo and Kazooie? Go to the game while I'm displaying my VGA graded 90. That 90 right there that I'm showing, for numbers reference, in VGA grading, in the population report, there's only 4 in the world graded 90 and above. And that is one of them. Pretty cool. I think so. I'm also a nerd, so maybe people are like, that's not cool. Oh! 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 Fell off. Fell off here. Goodbye is the new hello. Good to see you again. It's very cool. Thank you. It's considered my grill piece. It's my... If I had to pick one item in my collection, which I don't know if anyone can see, but I've included the kiosk behind me now. I have a tabletop kiosk behind me that I got from a collector as well. Those would be displayed in like Toys R Us and KB Toys and stuff. That's the third Jiggy. Big Mike C, is the VJ scale out of 100? Is there any perfect 100 game anywhere? Good question. So I think it was January is when, VGA started doing, so to answer your question, yes, it's 0 to 100. They also recently incorporated a 0 to 10 scale, so it does like 9.0, 9.2, 9.4 to aesthetically look similar to the other grading companies. I've never seen a perfect 100. VGA is considered more conservative when it comes to grading, so like that in addition to the clean label is why I do them mostly. If I get a WAD or a CGC game or a PSA, I cross it to VGA immediately. Miss Anthropic, yes, very cool. It doesn't matter what the other people think. Most of the time, they're jealous. Look, we're all in the same hobby together. You know, I've seen people say, you know, you should be playing these. Don't collect them. Don't seal them. Look, we all share the same love for retro video games. ELE. Entering his tooth. Oh! I'm going to turn my mic down because I'm screaming. Sorry about that. That's 4. The other side tooth will be a Mumbo token, if I'm correct. But yes, Big Meg, it's out of 100. The highest I've ever seen in person is a 95. But, again, the baseline for all my games that I own are 85 plus. That's the minimum level for a gold grade for VGA. Once you get to 85 with no plus, it does a silver tiering. So 85 plus for me is like the minimum line I like to be at. The problem with it is like you have games like Banjo Kazooie and the 90 that I'm showing off here. And those games, that same game that is just, it's not the same exact one, but, and actually it's a little bit different, but in, was it last winter? or maybe this year, I can't remember. A Banjo Kazooie 90, another copy, sold on Heritage, and this includes the buyer's premium, but it's sold for $25,000. Now, mine, I consider to be a little bit more rare, and I'll tell you why when it flips around again. Look at the white Rumble Pack icon on the right side of the front. Right there. Directionally, it's facing right. That's considered an earlier first print. The later prints for Banjo Kazooie, the Rumble Pack direction faces left. The one that sold on Heritage for $25,000, that was a left one. So I have a 90 right. Again, I'm not in this for the profit. It's just it's hard to ignore the market value for these things and the market for them. But anyways. Very cool. What percent of your collection did you grade yourself? I'd say half. Half of my collection I graded myself. It was kind of a mix. Honestly, like, it's hard to find a lot of certain games specifically. Like the Rampage I got from another collector, but then I crossed it to VGA myself. Oh, I gotta get this level or this move before I can do this. But I'd say about half of them. I just ran into the blade there. That's not good. Saw the Rampage 2 you had, and it's so sick. I appreciate that. That one, again, in terms of rarity across my collection, that one's the rarest. That is the Rampage 2 Big Meg C's talking about. Rampage 2 Universal Tour, that's the only one in an 85 plus. There's no one at 85 plus or above on VGA's population report. Rampage, for whatever reason, is so hard to find sealed. I crossed that. Oh, I was supposed to get that. I crossed that one from a CGC grade. Gotta go through these hoops. On a time trial here. On a time trial. Got that one. Let's go back up. Please get on the box. Go through the hoop. And go here, and then get the last one. And got 2 in a row here. And 1 more down there. This should be the 5th Jiggy, I guess. There's the 5th Jiggy. This level is also a little tricky because there's a lot of discreetly hidden doorways and places to go. That's the 5th Jiggy. Gobble it up. That's the 6th Jiggy. Never mind. Like, I'll show you one here that's like, if you didn't look this way, then you would totally miss out it. So most people go, oh, like I gotta go straight to get out of here, but you gotta go down here because there's a Jinjo hiding down here, and it's like I would have never looked down there. This place is terrifying. Get that Jinjo. Why is this level nightmare for you? It's telling you, it's the composition by Grant Kirkhope. Like when you go underwater, it just sounds horrifying. You're in a giant shark. For any of those who have like, was it thalassophobia? Underwater levels, just like fart sounds too. I'm gonna go back in the top there and then get that coming out of his gills thing real quick. I like to get as much as I can from inside him first, and then I almost had it. Go around because there's stuff around here. 90s kids were built different. Oh my God, we're built different today because of the trauma we faced back in the day. Where does this go? So that takes me there. Bro, we had trauma like this in these games. Goosebumps. Are you afraid of the dark? Goosebumps certain episodes. Are you afraid of the dark? Where'd I come from? I gotta go this way. Like this music here. That's great. That's fantastic. Okay. We're golden. Taking it nice and easy. Okay, I think I gotta go. What, there's a... Yeah, I'm gonna go that way. That's where I gotta learn the move from bottles to get another Jiggy. I'll show you what I'm talking about here shortly. I'll show you. I'll show you there. Okay, so this goes... Oh my goodness. Let me just do it again. You go in the hole. You run through the blades again. Watch this. No, look! He's just running. No, stop! No, stop! No! No! It's fine. We got through. We got through. Okay, so now I go here. And get this. Don't go back up, but you go straight across. Watch out for the dangly flesh thing. Go right in here, and this should be the other fan room. And you're like, holy shit, these fans are fast. Holy shit, there's a lot of fast fans. And you go to this molehill right here, and he teaches you the invincibility move. This move uses Biko's wings as a shield against the bad guys. Sure does. Hold Z and press the right C button. It's basically so we don't get chopped up. Just a flesh. Yeah. Before these fans chop me up and feed me to the fishies. Alright, this is what it does. You basically you're invincible while you use these feathers. And that's number 7. Show me number 7. Going back in. And these should be all the Jiggies within Clanker. Unless I'm forgetting one. But it's usually this is the one that I forget about. But so we're out of there. Let's get out of this giant, terrifying trash shark. I'm trying to think. What were other scary shows when we were like in the 90s, like as kids? It was Are You Afraid of the Dark? Some certain episodes. There was Goosebumps, a certain couple episodes. It was just like random shit. All right, now we start swimming in these tunnels around here. Oh yeah, there was the book Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark. Oh my god, that was the one with the there was a couple, but I remember the one with it was the clown head, or like I guess the skull head with the red nose or blue nose, I can't remember now, on top of the hill with like a pipe in its mouth. And there's the scarecrow story, how it like came to life and, you know, did something bad to someone. That's the blue Jindo. Yep, sort of thinking of the same thing. We're cooking with gas now. And the girl with the ribbon. Oh my god, I remember that one too. Oh! Oh! Alright, let's go up here. Okay, so up here should be... Is it a Jiggy? I don't remember. Jump through these windows here. Restock on some items. It might be an extra life. Yeah, it's an extra life. That's fine. Thank goodness there's no sharks that come out of nowhere near these waters. Thank goodness. The yeah, that thing when you saw it, it was like this game, and then what was it? Star Wars Shadows of the Empire, the sewer level, with like the things in the water, and you had no choice but to dive in the water. The water. All right, this one here. Use this thing. Jump on top of this thing. Top of the pipe. Grab this pipe. Go up. It should be here. Unless I already got this. Unless I already got this. Game I was scared of was Kingsfield for PS1. Wasn't allowed to play it, but did it anywhere one day. Dying the scream made me so afraid I didn't touch it again. Was that the one? Was that an M-rated game? Heard of Jinjo. I'm gonna grab these. Was that the T game or the M-rated game? That's the last Jingo. Nightmare Creatures. I was about to say, I have Nightmare Creatures right there. No, only teen. No clue why. I remember the scream you're talking about, too. The one that Big Megsy just referenced to, Nightmare Creatures. That's this one right here. That game was for the N64. You think N64, you don't think horror games? That game was terrifying. That's the first honeycomb. The other honeycomb is over yonder. Kingsfield, I've seen the clip of the scream you're talking about, and it is horrifying. There's some there's just like random things, and like another thing like N64, like there's like Nightmare Creatures that's terrifying. Even like for the games that weren't intended to be terrifying, there it is. What was it? Oh, that's an extra life. Give me that honeycomb. Was it Ocarina of Time in the bottom of the well when you run into the dead hand? And that thing is just absolutely fucking terrifying. It's like, I thought this was a kid's game. That's like the show, here's another good one. The show Courage the Cowardly Dog. That show was great because the stories were interesting and it was cool and it was charming. And it was Cartoon Network. That's 9. But some of the episode clips were just so horrifying. There's the one where he's like in the motel or something, opens the apartment door or hotel door or whatever, and it's a girl playing a violin, and it's a claymation girl who turns around and screams at the camera. And then I have to go change my pants. All right, so we got both honeycombs. What are we missing here? We're almost done with this level already. That show is single-handedly responsible for CPTSD in an entire generation. Body Harvest too. Yes. The cover art for that one, I see that one pop up a lot too. Body Harvest was also a scary game. Okay, I'm stuck in the corner here. One sec. Gotta kill these mutant crabs. I got a big eye and a small eye. Crushing them. Sorry, I just had to take these crabs real quick. Body Harvest, yes. I remember renting Body Harvest from we had a Hollywood video in our city. And that game was absolutely fucking terrifying. That's a dead crab right there. Bad day to be a mutated crab. Snippets. Mutants are we. Yours is prize. Yours is prize. We only need 8 more, 7 more, notes. I'm a mutant crab. That's Jiggy number 10. Watch him do his dance. Watch him do his dance. In the light, too. Yeah. That game needs a remake, but Rockstar, not, yeah. Which is crazy. It's a Rockstar game. That's yeah. No, they're coming out. They've been working on GTA 6 for a millennia now. Okay, let me think where these last notes are. Here they are. I was getting nervous. I was like, oh my gosh, where did I get these last? Listen to the little jingle at the end. Ah, the musical note jingle. I think that's it. 100. Wow, we did this level in 23 minutes. That's clearing Clanker's Cavern. By the way, do you like horror games? I fucking love horror games. Let me see. What's so I play not even on the N64. I love Resident Evil. Resident Evil is a great survival horror franchise. I think 2 is my favorite. 2 remake. I love the originals too. If you're talking about indie game horror on PC, the scariest game that it wasn't even PC, I guess it was on PlayStation. The scariest game I've ever played was PT, the discontinued game. That was horrifying. Damn. Fam, we just cleared Clanker's Cavern in 23 minutes. It's going to be 24 because of how long it's taken us to get out of here, but that's Clanker's Cavern. That's level number 3 in the clear. Love horror games, but do you love horror games? I gotta imagine you like horror games. All right, so now we're gonna advance up. I need to sip my LaCroix. Gotta sip this thing real quick. Going off the screen. I'll read that in a second. 1 sec. We're back. Yeah, it's just a shame it got canceled. Easily. Yes, even though I need to be in the right mood. No, totally, I get it. They're very fun, especially if there's like a survival, like horror. Like Resident Evil is great because it's also like, yeah, it's scary, but there's also puzzles and it's challenging. PT was a puzzle game, but it was also just horrifying. I read somewhere that the girl, I can't remember what her name is, follows you the entire game, and you like are totally unaware of it half the time. Horror movies and horror games are fantastic. Bubble Gloop Swamp is the next one we're going into now. Got to put on my big rain boots here. What? I thought we learned that one. Oh, maybe not. Okay, that's fine. Whatever, we learn it in the swamp, I guess, actually. We already unlocked this level because I took a wrong turn earlier. A lot of good horror games. What's another good horror game? There's, favorite horror game is OG Silent Hill. OG Silent Hill is fantastic. That, like, OG fog and, like, the things jumping out at you in the fog. This secret move, by the way, you just gotta turn around immediately and it's back here. Not secret move. OG Silent Hill 2. Have you played any of the remade Silent Hills? Was it Silent Hill F? And then they like there's other ones. What is it? Outlast. Outlast is another good horror game. I like the first one where you have like just the OG camcorder one. Gotta shoot negative this guy's mouth. Luckily, I got all the games before they got too crazy. Yeah, those also are going really, really crazy. No, didn't play the new ones, but it looks, but it looks like they're not really good. Yeah, I mean, honestly, it's hard to beat the OG sometimes. Like, it's just like, I don't even know, dude. Sometimes these remakes, like for example, Resident Evil 3 Nemesis, the OG is better than the remake in my opinion. Obviously, the remake looks fantastic, but I'm gonna get this Mumbo token. I don't care if it hurts me. But they went outside of the original scope on that one. Bubble Gloop Swamp. We're in a swamp. Did I mention that? Let me hit this jigsaw here. This is going to be a timed jigsaw. You got to get up there and not fall off. There it starts. 45 seconds. We're going. Look at this insane pace. We're moving. Absolutely insane pace. The problem is at the very end it gets very thin. That's what she said. That's what he said. Now we can get these later. That's the first jigsaw, Bubble Gloop Swamp. Horror games are really good. They are, I guess you can almost call like Gears of War. I know it's an action game mainly. But that was almost like a horror in itself. Like when you see, like, I don't know if you played Gears of War, but like the OG Gears of War with like the Berserker, like that felt horrifying. The way they set him up, or her up, I guess. I'm a frog. Ugh. Damn, coming into the frog's house and just murdering it. It's horrible. There's a giant egg over there. We gotta crack it. Some of these notes in this level like hide along the edge and are very, because of the game's rendering, you might not see it in the distance. Oh, is that, I think, an extra life up there? Yeah, that's fine. As long as it's not a honeycomb. And it poops out a little Jiggy. That's Jiggy number 2. Jiggy number 2, we're coasting here. No, leave! Oh! Mumbo token. We need these because we do transform. I think it's every other level you transform into into something. This one, I'll save it for those who have not seen this before. Let me go back up here because there's stuff up here. I was being timed last time. Got that guy. He teleports like 5 times, I think. Each time he teleports, he has a faster opening and close animation. I'm gonna get this Mumbo token. I think we have enough for the. I think it's 15 for the transformation. Oh, that's not good. Don't bite me. Okay. The golden frogs. You basically just gotta poke them up here. Insane. I'm missing. He's not jumping. Two. Alright. Blocking in. Blocking in. It's insane. Oh my god! Let's go! Locked in!
Look, you're too tough for us, Flibbits. Take our gold.
That's the next Jiggy.
Yeah, I'm a golden frog.
I don't know why I sound like Cartman for that one. That's 3 Jiggies. We are gonna go over here next. You'll notice the stuff underneath these like columns. We can't get those yet. We have to be transformed into what we're gonna transform into. Here we go. Oh, oh. Come on. Horror game you probably not heard of in Michigan. Report from Hell for PS2. It was only released in PAL and Japan regions. Quite rare. It has trash vibes. It's just great. Report from Hell. I'm gonna have to actually see that one. I've heard of the game on PS2, Run Like Hell. That was obviously a US release too. Honestly, like some of the non-US games, like I think it was especially for horror, had like some of the craziest like sorry, I was reading something. Japanese horror games, honestly, a lot of time that weren't released in the United States had some of the best vibes in them. Just because, like, they're like, we don't give a shit. We don't have to, like, tailor to, like, Americans with this game. That's another Jiggy. That's another Jiggy. That's 4. I'm going to get this Mumbo thing here. That's 17 Mumbo. So then we got... But yeah, there's a lot of great... I don't know if you ever played Run Like Hell. That was one for PS2. It was an M-rated game. It was kind of like a horror game, too. It was like an alien kind of like thing where you're in space. Had no idea what to expect for that one. And it was just a bloody mess. But and I think our mom saw me playing and wanted that game returned. I'm going to shoot an egg in his mouth. He's going to teleport, and I think there's one more after him. If not, dude, I need eggs. Oh! Oh! Got him.
Oh, you got me, boss.
I need these eggs here. Need the eggs. Got to keep going over here. There's something up there. Jinjo, that's what it is. Got to get these 3. I'm just going to go ahead and get these as well. Go in the water if you got this, but you lose feathers fast. We got to hurry. I'm the frog. Got that. That's 2 golden feathers here. Got the Jinjo, got the blue and the green. My parents looked at the ratings so that we play the stuff I'm supposed to. Still want to play the forbidden stuff. That's hilarious. No, I mean, like, there's always those times where you'd, like, go into, like, GameStop and be like, I gotta, like, find a chill guy that's not gonna ask for my ID. And you're, like, praying. Or, like, you check out with your mom. And she's, like, paying for it when you're a kid. And then you're praying they don't say the usual, like, and one of the GameStop was like, and I have to tell you that this game's rated M, and you're okay with that. And then that's when the real negotiation starts. All right, we're gonna get these jigsaws here. I'm gonna do the transportation now, and then I'll probably have to do it again, but it's whatever. Okay, so we got that. Oh, I gotta get this jiggy too. This one's very hard because you have like 3 seconds after you hit this button to cross this thin path and go over there. So let's do it. So you literally have 10 seconds. Oh, it's so tricky. Locking in though. Locking in. Locking in! I was very happy when I got Mad Roll in the flea market. Cool game. Wish the controls were better. It had a metal soundtrack. I know. That game, oh, 1 sec. Give me a second here. Hopefully you got a good deal on that game, too. I know that game was in the day, at least, relatively cheap. I say in the day, but, like, relatively speaking. Okay, this Dragonfly. Is there something back here? There certainly is. There was, what game was it? What game did I ended up having returned? Because, I'm thinking. Sometimes there's also something up here. I think there might be a Jinjo up here. There's a honeycomb. There it is. There it is. What game? I got some. I think it might have been like Quake or something. 10 to 15 pounds. Oh yeah, that's like pretty cheap, and that's a pretty nice deal for that game. It was. What did we play? We went to like one of our movie rental stores. It was Hollywood Video, and I got Quake. I think it was. I was like, it's an M-rated game made by, I think that was id Software, who did like Doom. Maybe not. Maybe I lied. But either way, I got that game, and like as soon as I played it for 2 seconds, I had to return it like 5 minutes later. That's €1. You're totally right. 10 to 15 euros. My bad. Hey, listen. I'm currently in like musical note currency mindset right now. My bad. All right, before I face this guy, I need to sip on this because this fight, what you do here is insane. That's my bad. I knew it was €1 this whole time. 10 to 15 euros is not a bad deal. You gotta meet, this guy's Mr. Vile. So you basically do 3 mini games with this guy for a Jiggy. This one I would say is one of the hardest ones in the game. There's one in particular that's harder. You just gotta basically beat him to get these. Why isn't he? Okay. That's insane. Why is... Dude, he's running over. Oh, I gotta pick it up. Lock in. Locking in. Okay, I'm just gonna get in front of him. Where are they? Where are they? I'm gonna lose this thing, I think. No, I'm not. Lock in. Locking in. Commence lock-in. I see a message there already in a sec. I gotta beat this guy at his own game. Yeah. Yeah. Give me that one. Yeah, give me that one. Dude, this was, yeah, remember this annoying? This one sucks. This next one, yeah, he makes it harder 2 more times. So I gotta avoid the yellow ones and eat the red ones now. All right, we're gonna get this one from him. Nice 3 spot over here. Oh, come on. Oh, he's got so many over there. I went through him. Come on. There's literally none out there right now. Where's he going? Where's he going? There's none out there. Where's he going? Where's he going? Oh, he's got... Look at that. Look at that placement for him. That's insane. I'm probably going to have to do this round over again. Sometimes it's like RNG where it's just like, give me that. Yeah, a tie doesn't matter. Oh, wait, no! Yeah, tie doesn't matter. That's so annoying. The RNG where they pop up, like, right next to him. Oh, yeah, you're going to bite me? Let me hit him. I want to try again, Greenie. What'd you just call me? Game 2 again. All right, yep, I got it. Let's fucking go. Give me that one. That's 3. I missed it. Oh, they're giving them all to me. They feel bad. Where are you going, buddy? Huh? That's... Come on. Dude, they disappear only when I go over them. Mr. Vile's pretty cute, though. What? Waddling. Oh, yeah. Not getting these. Come on, dude. Stole that one from him. Gotta focus, gotta focus, gotta focus. Give me that! You're not getting these. You're not getting these. Yeah. Woo! Now this next one is the hardest one. Now it alternates on which one I have to get. Only eat what is shown at the top of the screen. Here we go, we gotta get red. Give me that one! It's gonna switch to yellow soon. It's gonna switch to yellow soon. There it is. Execute, execute. Get that! No! You gotta be careful it doesn't switch to... There it is. What? What? Gotta get that red. Gotta get that red. Gotta get that red. All right, now I'm gonna wait for the yellow. Yep. Execute. 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 Red. Red. No! Cut him off. There's just no red. There's just no red in sight. Oh, now goes yellow. I think we should be fine. As long as he doesn't just get some BS. That's how you do it. I messed up one round, but that's how you do it. Mr. Vile never lost before. Guess what? Yeah, taste that loss. What's that loss taste like? Tougher challenge if Greenie not scared. You must win next 3 games to win 3 extra lives. But each time Greenie loses, Mr. Violet chomps you for 1 life. Easy peasy. That's right. I'm sliding off like a slug. Give me that. That's 6 jiggies for this level. You don't have to be this little cute little, I guess, alligator. This is technically an alligator. For that much longer. So we'll waddle around for a little bit more. I already went over there, so I'm going to go over here. Remember those columns we went to earlier, the things in the water? The only way to get them, unless you glitch, is this guy. Very mature to know when to walk away from Mr. Wild. I couldn't agree more. Do you see him taunting me? And we held the higher ground there, and we said, no, we're okay. Thank you, though. You have a nice day. All right, so under here, there's all this stuff. If you were Banjo, you wouldn't be able to get under here. So we gotta get the camera angles. Gotta get this guy. That's sick. 2 Mumbo tokens. And I think there's more. There's definitely, yeah, there they are. These guys are hidden back here, as I was saying before. But there might be more. If there's more, we'll just use the golden feathers. Woo! I will keep moving here. We'll keep it moving here. All right, everyone go ahead and tell me your favorite N64 game, either now or growing up. You can only pick one. You need to pick one. Or give me 2. Give me 2. Gotta return. Oh, there's another one back there. Star Fox and F-Zero. Those are goated. Star Fox I have down there. F-Zero still gotta get. Star Fox I'm gonna be playing to at some point. That one's definitely quick, relatively quick. And a lot of replayability on Star Fox. Wave Race. I mentioned this last time, but got another probably Rampage. Rampage is a go-to game too. Also have that seal over here. F-Zero and Ocarina of Time. 2 goated games. Ocarina of Time. I think I put a video out on this, but again, when I pick between, oh yeah, chill here because I have 4 cones left. I'm gonna get bitten again. Ocarina of Time versus Majora's Mask. If you guys had to pick, and I will tell you my answer. I did a video on it, so y'all probably already know. But like, honestly, Yoshi Story 2. Does that make me lame? I don't care. I stand by it. No, Yoshi Story is an amazing game. Yoshi Story, another trauma event is, do you remember when you would die in Yoshi Story and then the little red guys carry you off to that castle? And it does the creepy music, and then you have to pick a new Yoshi color after that one just died. You're like, oh my god, what did I do? I have a low tolerance for conflict unless it's eating innocent humans and smashing the windows at the high rises. Okay. Or tossing them up and swatting helicopters out of the air. It's sad. Still need to play Yoshi Story. Yes, messed up sad. Still need to play Yoshi Story. Even when it's enemy, it can be fun. Kirby games are also eating out of yes. I'm actually working on getting a Crystal Shards copy. So put over here. I'll make a video on that one too. That's a new one to add to the collection. Demons drag you screaming to hell. Yeah, that's absolutely terrifying. When you die in a Nightmare Creatures, the horror game down here, you're just like surrounded by a pool of blood, and these things are just swatting at you and eating you. That's another Jiggy. But yeah, that's Another one of those traumatic things. I was just, God, all these traumatic things. The, another traumatic thing is the, yes, got it. The eel in Mario 64. Jimmy's screaming to help. Hell, I'm not a skilled gamer. Don't talk down to yourself like that, Big Meg C. You know you're a gamer. I gotta get this Jinjo. Oh my god, of course I get the Jiggy there. It's like the shadow figure at the end of Ghost of Patrick Swayze. Yeah. Alright, here we go. There's, this Jiggy here is all memory. And it's frustrating. There's also a honeycomb piece in here if you, are ever so... I think the last musical notes are in here, too. That's 100. The last... Yeah, you go up on his little altar here. It's gonna talk to him. Oh my gosh, 6400. Here's another scary nostalgic. The clown in the Brave Little Toaster. That clown, I want to meet the guy who animated that up because that was horrifying. That movie, it was made in the 80s. It was like, oh, it's like a cute little toaster and they're going on this adventure together. I didn't mean to do that. I was trying to get the honeycomb. And this giant clown out of nowhere. Oh, blue, purple, pink. Blue, purple, pink. They had been on copious amounts of mushrooms. That's the, yeah, toasted the soul. That's the only, yeah, that's the only way they could have done that. All right, it was blue, purple, pink. All right, now it gets a little harder. Also, fun fact, you know, Diddy Kong Racing, that's Tip Top. What is that, red? Red, pink, red, light blue, yellow. Red, pink, red, pink, red, light blue, yellow. Pink, red, light blue, yellow. This is where it gets hard. Okay. Ah, splendid. That's Tipped Up. That's Tipped Up from Diddy Kong Racing right there. Bros. Oh. Yellow, blue, pink. Yellow, blue, pink, red, light blue. Oh my, I'm so cooked. Yellow, blue, pink. Yellow. I'm so screwed. Yellow, blue, pink. Red. Okay, maybe I'm not. Watch this. Red. Light blue. Purple, light blue. Is that it? That's it, baby! Magnificent. A true masterpiece. Here, take this trinket I found earlier. Dude, thanks, bro. Thanks, dude. I know. 2 blues? It's literally shady. 2 different shades of blue. That's 10 jiggies. We got 10 jiggies. Did we already clear this level? Sheesh. Oh, we gotta get that jiggy we got from Clanker's Cavern. Watch. I'll show you. So we hit the witchy switch in this one. That was on top of the columns. We're already done with this level. We cleared this level. That's what I like to call a fast pace. I think to unlock the next level, we gotta put the boots on when we go outside. Find it funny that Conquer Diddy Kong Racing all sober. Still wishes Conquer X4 builds. Going down. Oh my God. They oh, wasn't it like what was it? Conquer Tales or something like that before it became Conquer's Bed for a Day? But Conquer, yeah, was it both Conquer and Banjo that came from Diddy Kong Racing? They were their own characters. This game that we're playing now was originally called Project Dream. Yes, okay, that's what I thought. This was originally called Project Dream, and it was going to be a 2.5D, like, almost 3D side-scroller. But then they went through so many revisions of this game, it became The Bear and the Bird. And Thank God they revised it. So you get these boots, and then we go to the end. And I'll show you why. Alright, so we're gonna get this. Also, I think I said it before, I put up the kiosk behind me now. I wasn't showing that before, but now I wanted to show it to the world. It's a tabletop version. There's the full standing version and then the tabletop version. I got the tabletop version. This full standing one weighs like 300 pounds. That's the next level. It's Freeze Easy Peak. All right, we got those up here. I don't think we... This is when you become the snowball. Yeah, nothing to do there. Oh, wait. The boots are up here. Oh, the ice levels, the snow levels. Like this one. Hailfire Peaks, the icy side in Banjo Kazooie. Super Mario 64, the Cool Mountain. And then the Snowman's Land. Okay, we're gonna keep going. We got a Jiggy. Did it land? Where the hell did it land? It's right there. So that was the Jiggy we got from the swamp. You ultimately go up there and fall through the hole. But I'm going back to collect the one Jiggy that we got before, which is now going to be over here. I think. Yes, there it is. That was from the switch we did in Clanker's Cavern. Pops her eyes out and you gotta push them back in. Didn't mean to do that. By the way, do you want to buy an N64 DD one day? Still need one. 1K for loose is quite harsh. It just goes up. It just keeps going up. There's, I mean, unlimited, like, I want to get one just for the collectability. I honestly want to know what it's like to, like, have, it's only the Japanese versions, but, like, some of those games, the few games you can actually get on the DD. God, that would have been such a sweet release if they kept doing it and, like, focusing on it. But, yes, I ultimately want to get one someday. I'm working on a lot of, like, different deals right now. One, like I mentioned, is the crystal shards for Kirby. Getting that boy in an 85 plus. How does your GameCube nostalgia for GameCube compared to the N64? Oh my god. I mean, Nintendo 64 is more, but GameCube. I love GameCube. GameCube is like also a top 3 console for me, just because, like, dude, growing up on that, like Double Dash, Metroid Prime, Twilight Princess, Wind Waker. GameCube was an amazing. It was like one of the consoles that didn't sell very well for Nintendo, but like, I love that console. I'm looking at 2 of them up there above me, above my head. Sims Herbs. Yeah, the Sims Herbs. The Sims Herbs was like the collaboration with the Black Eyed Peas. But they did, and what's the Sim language called? Simlish? Oh, I can't get this yet. Freeze Easy Peak. Wind Waker and Paper Mario were very awesome. Oh, Paper Mario 1000 Year Door, excellent game. That's awesome. Original Crystal Stars is one of the hardest games to find in Japanese 64. I only have a graded copy and it's VGA 80. I mean, VGA 80 is still fantastic to have. People don't. I feel like people gotta realize, like, if you have a VGA 80, even like a 75 plus of something, like, it's a lower scale, but like VGA is so much harsher in grading. This is my opinion. Harsher in grading games. That's why like I never like to like say like I think I land on him or something. That's why I like to say like I don't like to say like, oh, a WADA. There's a good chance it is, but like a WADA 9.4, PSA 9.4 or CGC, whatever, is the equivalent of this. I don't like to say that because VGA is more conservative in their grading. I know VGA now has their own 0 to 10 scale, so you can say in their each graded label, there is equivalence, but like not between companies. It's hard. I don't know. But if you have like a 75 plus or an 80 at least, like that's still unreal. These guys try to eat them. That guy just ate one. That guy just ate one. It's okay though. We're gonna let them go through. No. The Japanese collectibles too. Like, that's sweet that like you're focusing on the Japanese ones. I think it's so cool. Like, even the cover arts for the Japanese games they're different. And it's cool. All right, that should be it. Let me just kill this last one. There we go. Sorry for the rest of these little guys that come out. Unlocks that button. Phew, that was close, but we made it. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, I did. Yeah, with some Japanese games new in box, it's taking good, even though I want decent condition. I get it. I mean, again, the supply out there is insane. Like, for a lot of these games, you're talking about like hundreds of them being left, and then it's like to get that in the gold standard. Yeah, like I want to stay in the gold standard, so I hope I can get a better condition Kirby. I mean, they randomly pop up. So like, take a look at the golden auction that just launched too. It's like 600 different video games, not all N64, but it's like I never knew those things even existed. They just pop up out of nowhere. So things are always popping up out of nowhere, and it's like, who knows? What did I just do? I gotta, okay, whatever. I can't see anything. Did I unlock this or no? Was it this? It wasn't this. Shoot. I gotta do something else. I gotta fly above the thing. 1 second here. Okay, we're good. I had to adjust something real quick. Let me do this real quick. Yippee, be a star and you'll find your reward. Okay, so you gotta fly through that star at the top. And it's right over, yeah. Hope I have enough, that's fine. I think you learned Beak Buster in this one, or Bill Buster, whatever it is. Just run through this real quick. That's one, and you got 2 more. There we go. I got all 3 going on a new inbox, and just so happy to have them. Then I have the white hinges. Impossible to tell they're legit. Yeah, are those the Japanese versions? Holy shit. Oh, they are the Japanese versions. That's sick. Possible to tell. I mean, yeah, it's impossible to tell unless you open them, but you're not going to open them. Like, it's one of those things where it's like, it could be. I will say the good thing about like N64 collecting versus like things like Pokemon collecting, especially for like the more vintage stuff. Pokemon 50/50 especially for like the really vintage stuff, like could be resealed, and people are good at doing it. With all the attention off of like video games right now relative to like trading card and like TCG, less fakes. I mean, they still happen, but less fakes of like a sealed game or something. Again, it still can totally happen, but like, I've never gotten scammed on a, knock on wood, a sealed game. Maybe I have actually. Maybe I haven't even opened it. And that's another reason for grading, because they authenticate it and they check. Got a present here. Got to give them to the kids. All right, let's go. Yeah, we got all the moves. Taking out these snowmen. Oh my goodness. Doinked in. Got the witch switch. That opens up there. This is the only, I'll say for this game too, one of the common complaints for Banjo 2 is the backtracking. You only backtrack in this game one time. So we will not be getting all jiggies in this one. Can anyone guess what the backtracking is? Yeah, because this music is cooking. The backtracking, for those who don't know, is when you need the speed shoes, and you learn that in Goldie's Valley, which is the next level. So you can't actually access the... I mean, you could skip this if you get enough musical notes and unlock the door, but if you're doing the levels in order, you have to like go to Goldie's after this one first to get the Lord of the Shoes, then come back, and then you gotta race Boggy, I think his name is, that jiggy. So we will not be getting all jiggies in this level for the first time. I'm gonna hit that cold water. Oh. Sad polar bears are so funny. That's the kind of thing my husband's. I know. It's like, it's charming. It's like, they're funny. They're like funny characters, and like it's cool that you give the kids like a jiggy. To get a jiggy in this game, you have to give their kids presents. Santa taps you and you give the kids gifts, and then oh come on. Oh, insane. Do I? That's Banjo Kazooie. You learn the grip thing. What the hell? Whatever. We'll take these guys out in our own time. This is the way we came, I think. He should be here, lifeless. Yep, there he is. He's alive. Don't worry. Bro's alive. Alright. Emotional side characters are a hoot. Bro, we gotta give. Well, this is the situation. Boggy's over there. I think it's Boggy. Boggy's over there lifeless. His kids are without presents this year. We literally have to save Christmas for them. We just saved all those Christmas lights from the goblin people. Snowmen are not good in this one. Just doinking all these guys. There it is. It's all the way at the top. I'm going up to the top. Are snowmen ever good? No, I guess not. Like Jack Frost, that movie. Yeah, I think it's a good point. Snowmen are never. Is it? I think it's the Krampus movie where the snowmen come to life and they like steal someone. That's what we should be worried about. Krampus. That's a jiggy. That's a jiggy. Alright, let's get these. Gotta be careful here. Slide up. You'll notice that I'm talon trotting a lot. Obviously, he goes a little bit faster than talon trot, but Kazooie's got a better grip in the snow, so I'm not sliding around. A couple little eggs on his little bill here. I have to land through that hole. Yeah, that's fine. That's another gift. I'm not going to use that yet. He's got a jiggy in his pipe. That's another jiggy. That's another jiggy. I will collect these now. And to make it less boring, I'm going to start from the bottom. So I'm going to come all the way back up. We'll start down here. Get exciting. Yeah, they're cooking with this Christmas music. This is the most Christmassy Christmas music I've ever heard. Okay. I'll say this is the most jolly music I've ever heard. Okay, so now you slide down this, and this is what you do to him to get him up. Land on his belly. Oof. He coughs up a jiggy. He was choking on a jiggy. So we're not going to race him yet, because I got to race him. Actually, let's see. Maybe I do race him. Well, we won't race him yet. We need the shoes that we got to get in the next level, so I can't, like, get them yet. Get the jiggy anyways. We got all the snowmen. I need to get these musical notes down here. You gotta beat another transformation for those. I'll do the transformation. What else do we need it for? I think that's... Let's just go for the transformation. I'm gonna get bit here. Whatever. I'm pretty sure there's a Jinjo in here as well. 15 tokens. Yeah, I saw his little feet. There he is. He's hiding up here. That's the gold Jinjo, or yellow. Okay. Let's turn into the next yeah, I gotta do this. Turn to the next transformation. We are a walrus. Look at that. Banjo gone all fat. Wow. Momo with the body shaming. Absolutely insane. Alright, so we gotta get these. The walrus is not affected by the super cold water. So we can do things like fly around like this. Walrus, my husband's favorite animal. He's got great taste. My thoughts sincere, okay, so now the only thing we're gonna do next with this walrus guy is go to the walrus cave with the other walrus. You better get your husband ready because we got another. He's geeking. He's geeking. Because there's another walrus. Better grab your husband. We got 2 walruses about to be together. All right, here they come. He's up here. Initially, this walrus is scared of you, but now he's like, oh shit, you're my best friend. Wow, another walrus. Take this. Better watch out for a smelly. Smelly! Did you ever give Nuts and Bolts a chance? I gotta tell you, I didn't. Again, I just saw. My voice just cracked horribly there. I just saw the mechanics of the game and the format with the building and the riding, and it just wasn't. It didn't feel like Banjo Kazooie, so I didn't give it a chance. I could definitely give it a chance and try it, but like I just know that I won't love it as much as this game and Banjo Kazooie. I don't know if you like it or not, but like that's just how I feel about it. And it's just an opinion. That's oh. Okay, that's when we got the honeycomb. Yeah, it's not the same. You're like built. It's like the same world, and honestly, the cool. I like all the. Yeah, I know. Yeah, it merges into one whole. It's one pant. Yeah, kind of boring. I will give them this. The design. I mean, the art style changed, but like the actual design of Gruntilda was pretty sweet. Like because she goes from this game, she's a classic green, disgusting witch. I won't tell anyone who hasn't seen the end of the game how she ends, but you know, she ultimately lives in some capacity to the next game. In the next game, she is a skeleton, and then in the end of that game, her body explodes and her head's still like alive. And they took her head and put it in a jar for the Nuts and Bolts game. I think, right? Or is she a robot in that one? Am I confusing it? It's like the head in the jar, I think. But nonetheless, I knew it was going to be as great as these. Microsoft is sitting on a golden IP, and they won't take advantage of it. I like how yeah. Single pant. Okay, we get across here. We gotta give those kids them gifts, and that's where the other honeycombs are gonna be, I think. Nuts and Bolts is too complicated for me to figure out when I was a kid. Every time I see footage, I'm like, what's even going on? I know. Well, think about it too, because that was like one of the earlier games that Microsoft put out after they acquired Rare. So they did things like, what was it, Viva Pinata, I think was one? I don't remember what the Rare is. But then they did Nuts and Bolts. And like this, like on the 360, I was like, they said it new Banjo game, and I was like, oh, sweet. And then you see it and you're like, oh, what the hell is this? Let's give these kids their gifts. Red for the red, green for the green, and blue for the blue. Thank you so much. They got a present for me. Oh my god, you shouldn't have. I know, Nuts and Bolts. Again, I'm not going to play it for now. If I change my mind, I change my mind, but this and Chewie are the goats. Okay, maybe it's not here. They seem pretty happy with the gifts. I did the witch switch already, yep. How many do I have? View totals. We got 100 notes. It's only 6 jiggies. Why did Phil Spencer think it was more important to use Psychonauts 2 than Banjo 3? Because they had no clue what they were doing. Think about it too. They did Banjo Kazooie. Became one of the top 10 games in the system. They did Banjo Tooie. Also, outstanding game. They did Nuts and Bolts. Died down a little bit. Totally different game. Then when they Microsoft and Rare sorry, Microsoft and Nintendo let them port Banjo onto the Smash Bros. Roster, the reveal and the reaction from everyone was insane. It's like I don't know, like how else do like how much more do you need to know? How much more do you need to see from the fans before you realize? This is where the ice key was for the stop and swap feature, but they did no longer do that. That last Ninja in the snowman. We'll grab him real quick. I wish they would just do. I wish Microsoft would just sit down and be like, just get a small team. It doesn't have to be rare anymore at this point. They did ukulele, which, you know, was a good attempt. It just didn't feel the same. Oh, that's insane. That would have been horrible if I died there. I accidentally clicked Z. Don't want to do that again. I mean, I have the 100 notes, so it doesn't really matter, but it'd be frustrating. They just got to do Banjo 3 already. I want Banjo 3. I don't even know what does it come out on? Like, what's that? Xbox? I mean, if they did that for Switch 2. Okay, there he is. He's in the broom. That's the 5th guy. Okay, got 7. Sakurai said he was generally unprepared for how massive the reaction of Banjo was. I hope it was like a good indicator for him to be like, hey, this is a real thing that people still care about. Absolutely insane. I just want them to do it so badly, dude. Imagine the hype behind Banjo 3. No, but give us Psychonauts too, please. Alright, I gotta hit these buttons here. Wherever they are, over here. Okay, I'm gonna hit these buttons real quick. Where are they? Show me the buttons. God, I went like all the way around things. Alright, let's chill here. And boom. That's 2. There we go. There we go. Okay, got this Jiggy. I think the last 2, if you race... Yeah, you race Boggy twice. So we could as the Walrus, but I'm not going to get it now as the Walrus. I just gotta check for that last honeycomb. The honeycomb. Where is the last honeycomb? There? Is it like hidden? It is hidden. Look at that. I didn't see it because I assumed it was honeycomb, but that's it. There we go. All right, so we'll come back to these Jiggies. Like, we gotta race Doggy, and we need the speed shoes, so might as well do it in one go. Like this, I could do this, but I'm not gonna do it now. Exiting this level. Still need the Banjo Kazooie soundtrack CD, but don't want to shell like €100 for the German version. It's kind of rare, but nothing crazy. I mean, the original soundtrack on CD, if it's graded or sealed, that'd be incredible to have. I think you mentioned that last time, and I saw it pop up on it was either eBay or something. But I was so tempted just to pull trig on it. Even Xbox gave Banjo 3 development. of a studio like Toys for Bob, it would likely lose the British. Oh, for sure. Like the cheeky British, like, I know. I don't know if you noticed this either, guys, but like, look at this too. So I'm playing on the analog 3D. For whatever reason, this room is still in like 20 FPS. And I think that's because the devs at Rare, for whatever reason, made this room run in 20 FPS versus everything else runs way smoother. I don't know. It's just some nerdy thing I noticed, but all right. But either way, I think we're gonna pause it there. Let's just go over our totals real quick. See, like this, the lag is crazy. Today we cleared Clanker's Cavern, 24 minutes. We got 2 honeycombs, 10 jiggies, and all 100 musical notes. Bubble Gloop Swamp, we got all 100 musical notes, all 10 jiggies, and we got the 2 honeycombs. We did that in 26 minutes. Breeze Easy Peak, we cleared for the most part. We did 100 musical notes. We got 8 jiggies because the last 2 we got to get from Boggy on the sledding. Need the speed shoes for that, which we're going to get in Golby's Valley. We got the 2 honeycombs here. We did that in 24 minutes, so we'll probably end that level around 28, 29 minutes or so. When we come back, we'll complete Golby's Valley. We'll do 2 levels after that too, maybe in 3. Keep it pushing, and then we'll hopefully wrap up this game in the next 1 to 2 streams. 100% this game. We're on track right now. We're crushing it. I want to thank you guys for being here again. Thank you so much for, as always, for talking, pulling up the great topics, keeping the collective mind going. Walrus is peak for me. Thanks, 64. I got you, Big Meg C. I'll be back on Tuesday. Tuesday, I'll start the stream. We're going to do it at 7 p.m. Eastern. Starting then. No, sorry. 8 p.m. Eastern. So it'll be 7 p.m. Central Time for me. So 8 p.m. Eastern on Tuesday. I'll see you guys then. Thank you again for joining. And thank you again for the love and support. See you guys. Thank you for joining. Goodbye is new. Hello, Misanthropic, Big Mike C. Thank you guys for joining again. I'll see you on the next one.